This news update is brought to you by...
Everyone's looking for more space.
How many pairs of shoes do you need?
Closet space.
Circle again, I think I see one.
Parking space.
And that is how Pythagoras' theorem works, understand?
Even headspace. But when it comes to data storage, MyCloud from Lime has plenty of room for you. Upgrade to a Lime data plan of 500 megs or more and get 3 gigs of MyCloud data storage free. It's great for storing photos, music, and much more. So don't delete it. Store it on MyCloud from Lime. It's the only space to be.
Upgrade to Lime!
Welcome to the Barbados Today Evening Update. It's Wednesday, January 28th, 2015. I'm Freundel Stuart. Thanks for joining us. Topping our news, payday is coming for sugar farmers who've been crying out for outstanding monies owed to them by the government. Prime Minister Freundel Stuart this afternoon announced that the money, which is part of a $72 million incentive, is now available. Addressing the first monthly business luncheon of the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry at the Hilton, the Prime Minister revealed that the way was now clear for Answer Merchant Bank out of Trinidad to disburse the funds through the Barbados Agricultural Management Company.
I am aware that all of the documentation needed to be signed and all the whatever has had to be executed has been executed, and that BAMC is to get the payover from, is it Answer Merchant Bank? Answer Merchant Bank, so that the farmers can get their money. So this is no longer an issue. The money is available, based on what I was told this morning.
Prime Minister Stuart also told the business leaders that delays in VAT refunds, income tax and corporation tax were partly due to government's cash flow problems, but he's revealed that the VAT Act was now being amended to facilitate speedier payouts.
As part of a program of fairly comprehensive tax reform, we're going to be looking at amendments to the VAT to put it on a completely different footing, primarily items that are VATable and items which qualify for exemption. That zero rating middle way has been causing too many administrative and financial problems.
In other news, the country's top cop is cleaning house. Acting Police Commissioner Tyrone Griffith says he's on a mission to weed out all rogue cops in the force. He told the media at the start of a 2-day force conference underway at Solidarity House that any officer found guilty of wrongdoing will feel the full brunt of the law. Griffith's warning comes amid ongoing investigations into a serious criminal matter which involves several of his officers. He admits that the matter is negatively impacting on the force, but he says he's focused on ensuring that the good name of the department is maintained.
Obviously, it must have some effect on the management of the force. It involves members of the force, so it must have some effect. But at the same time, we are doing our best to make sure that, one, the organization keeps its head above the water and that the country remains safe and secure.
He also revealed several changes to the structure of the management of the department.
We'll make some changes in terms of the management of the force. Some departments have changed. We've moved from MS, the HR department, to the HR department as well as the administration department, 2 separate entities managed by assistant commissioners, and 1 operations department now, where there's a combination of territorial policing and operations, what we normally call operations. That's being managed by 1 person. But it's obviously to ensure that we roll out better our plans for 2015 and beyond.
To news from the law court now, a 27-year-old man who was wanted in connection with several burglaries will spend the next 2 years behind bars. Matthew Ronaldo Boyce, who broke into Jason's twice, Martindale's and PJ's in Bridgetown once, pleaded guilty to 4 counts of burglary. He was, however, convicted, reprimanded, and discharged on the 1 count of criminal damage and possession of cannabis. Meantime, the gunman who robbed Scotiabank in Blackrock remains on the loose. The bandit fled into the Dickens Road area after making off with an undisclosed sum of money. Police investigations continue. Police are also on the hunt for two masked men who shot and injured a 52-year-old man as they attempted to rob the Bayville Minimart in St. Paul's Avenue, Bayville, St. Michael yesterday. The victim, who was outside the establishment at the time, was reportedly shot in his right hand by one of the bandits. He was taken to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital for treatment. Meanwhile, lawmen are also appealing to anyone with information pertaining to the unnatural death of Shamir Nicholas to assist them with their investigation. Nicholas's body was found at Hawkins Gap, St. Michael on Saturday. Anyone with information is being asked to call the Criminal Investigations Department at 430-7189 or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-8477.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
It's grand. It's a celebration, and it's just for you. It's Barbados Today's birthday bash, and we are big on giving. Join the party and dance away with this fantastic deal. Book a full-page graphic ad during our birthday week, January 26th to 30, for an unbelievable $500. Or book 5 email blasts. Or better yet, take both offers and get great value. Join the celebrations on the #1 media platform of choice. RSVP with our Barbados Today birthday team or Misa and Tamisha at 417-1000. Let's get this party started.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
To sports now, and President of the West Indies Cricket Board, Dave Cameron, is holding his ground on the Board of Control for Cricket in India's threat for legal action against the WICB for last year's India tour debacle. Cameron told the BCCI that the WICB cannot be dragged into the India courts for damages related to the West Indies pullout. He, however, urged the BCCI to sort the issue through bilateral discussions or a third-party mediation over the next 2 months. To news from the region, Guyanese authorities are searching for the body of a woman who jumped off the Demerara Harbour Bridge. Authorities have been using CCTV footage to find clues about the deadly plunge as well as to identify the woman.
We don't have any information on her ethnicity as we speak, so we're trying to find out whether she's tall, short, brown skin, dark skin. We don't have any information that we're working on. We haven't found any physical evidence that she would have left anything behind.
Internationally, authorities in Jordan offer to free an Iraqi prisoner for a Jordanian pilot who is being held by Islamic State after the group threatened to kill the pilot and a Japanese hostage.
The hostages, Jordan's captured pilot, Muaz al-Qasasba, and a Japanese filmmaker, Kenji Goto, both threatened with beheading by Islamic State. Islamic State wants this woman released, Sajida Arishawi, a would-be suicide bomber whose explosive belt failed to detonate 10 years ago. Her accomplices murdered 60 people in Amman.
And on that note, we come to the end of our evening update, but you can join us again tomorrow morning. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 on Lime TV and as well as a Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Freundel Stuart. Have a great evening.
This news update is brought to you by...
Everyone's looking for more space.
How many pairs of shoes do you need?
Closet space.
Circle again, I think I see one.
Parking space.
And that is how Pythagoras theorem works. Understand?
Even headspace. But when it comes to data storage, MyCloud from Lime has plenty of room for you. Upgrade to a Lime data plan of 500 megs or more and get 3 gigs of MyCloud data storage free. It's great for storing photos, music, and much more. So don't delete it. Store it on MyCloud from Lime. It's the only space to be.